Well, it is a question that 7,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who'd that say they gonna beat them Saints? Then in a few moments, we're gonna see a team try to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Kamara. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. May now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Inside handoff to Miller. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
On the gun, Rattler. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
That's good for a Saints.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
That's good for another Saints.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Rattler. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
Kid, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him, actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. To the air on 1st down, May has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he won't get back to the line block. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Now Rattler on the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now it's second down. Throwing is Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
They'll empty the
7.
backfield and motion him out. To the air, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Their punter making his way out now.
It's 4th down.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Getting the fullback involved here. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away.
The Saints take over
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. From the gun, a give to Miller. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Kamara running out of the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Christian Barmore with the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Patriots get home. They dropped him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The give inside to Stevenson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play action, May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickel back. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
1st and 10 from the 41. Going play action, May. Avoids the sack. Throwing deep for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Saints 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. I'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Throwing now off play action. He lobs it deep middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Decker makes the play. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets him another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Here's first and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henderson on second down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
May not have throw on third. You'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Here comes the Saints offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hand off here for Miller. Juke the defender. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Good strike downfield to Olave. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Offense set for a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Camara gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Rattler to the air now. Stays upright. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Looking to throw, Rattler. This finds its target. That's Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Saints 10, Patriots 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The pitch to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
It is caught left side. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Made now, 3rd and 2. Henry on the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Henry. 2 yards on the play. First down, Patriots.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Patriots in need of some points before the break. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's May on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Brings up 2nd.
To the air yet again, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's a gain of 22, and the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again, it's May.
And 4. At the Saints.
Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's May again. That's caught for the first. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Stephon Diggs, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
And now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. On the left hash, this is from 47. Borregales connects. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Drops to a knee, clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. Back to throw it. Right side, Shaheed. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Running the counter, Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's May to the air. He'll get this to Henry. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st down, New England.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
And it's 3rd down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, Well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
He's back to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. First down, ball at the 36. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Get him, get him.
May. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13. At the Saints, 39.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 13. But it's 3rd down.
Running for it with Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
It's Henderson on the give. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Plowing up the middle. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
May not a throw on 3rd. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
33-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects, and they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the gun, Rattler. Taken in by Hill, right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The New England offense running out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Throw on third down. You'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So out now comes the punter.
It's now fourth down.
The Saints come marching onto the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Rattler on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Saints, first down.
Now a run with Camaro. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Catch made by Cooks. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This is Camara. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 3 now. Stay on the ground with Camara. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one does not go far.
Johnson, a gain of a yard, brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A 49-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
He finds Diggs right side. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got it on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. May. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 from the 41. running in here with Stevenson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's second and inches.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down. The give inside to Stevenson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 38. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Rattler now off the play action. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First call here coming from the shotgun. May now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets us up to the 25. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They've got first down from the 31. Made a throw it. Running a screen for Stevenson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. On second down, it's Stevenson. And that one doesn't give him much, give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
He's back to throw. He's going deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints down by only 3. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Setting up to pass. He'll try and run this. And there's that slot at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
28-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Now here he goes again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good.
Running back sent in motion. They look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And he gets him close to 6 yards there before going out. Third down is next.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Patriots offense all set to go. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.